Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Signs that Buhari supports Oshiomhole'S suspension. Yeah, you can begin to see the cracks on the wall, and then you can begin to see that Buhari be like say again for the you don't tire for this guy. Eh? You want me somebody else replace him. Just the way they put all the family members to replace other notable Nigerians and putting his own family member, nepotism. Let's go to the news. There are strong indications that the suspension of the former governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, as the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), has the secret backing of President Muhammadu Buhari and his cabals. From observations, the national chairman himself did not foresee his suspension by the High Court sitting in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Abuja. You know his kind of person. He loves grandstanding, mudslinging, always talking as if he is above all others. There are reports that Oshiomhole himself has disobeyed the president times without numbers, especially during the last general election. He was just one top of his game, indicating that what happened in states without recourse to the constitutions of the APC, the president reportedly tried to caution him, but Oshiomhole appears to be the boss of the bosses. But the cabal are not happy as he was undermining the authority or suggestions of Buhari in some states. Oshiomhole played the role of a demigod and forgot he would not remain in that position forever. Instead of listening to the president, he was taking orders from Chief Bola Tinubu and Vice President Yemi Osibanjo. They succeeded in suspending Buhari's loyalty like Ibukun Amosun, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu, Rochas Okorocha, and others. The Ogun State Executive were suspended as well. Oshiomhole's directory tenacity led to the war that befell the party in Zamfara, Rivers, and recently Bayelsa State. President Buhari said at a function expressed how he was not happy that the APC was losing position to the PDP that did not win an election. In other well-orchestrated plan to ease Oshiomhole out of office, it was learned that the cabal strategized with his people, led by Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, to suspend him from the ward to the state level. He saw the suspension as a mere waste of time. Now it has gotten to the back and the backing of the courts. When people are still speculating on what the suspension meant to Oshiomhole, stream-looking security officers were deployed to the APC secretariat immediately to bear Oshiomhole from gaining access into his office. This is a very clear indication that the presidency has in hand in this matter. Since yesterday, it has not been able to see the president for discussion on the way forward. Recall that during the NEC meeting of the party, Buhari told aggressive members who wanted to remove Oshiomhole to follow due process. That was his response. It appeared to be due process being maintained. Nigerians, you know, say that man, Buhari, don't take him for a fool. Now, military guy, that guy gets sense. He go quiet like they choose his stick. They see everything they happen. They look you. I can tell you clearly, he doesn't want to offend Oshiomhole openly. Yeah, because according to them, they have this saying in APC that Oshiomhole was part of the people that really enhanced and supported the re-election of President Muhammadu Buhari, that he really worked tirelessly, of which they applauded him for, and they are grateful for. But guess what? You can see the signs and the cracks on the wall that the presidency has given the backing for all that has been going on. Let's start. Look at the analysis yourself. Look at it yourself. For a minute, take a pause, take a deep breath. Listen. Oshiomhole's suspension from his ward, do you think is just ordinary? That Obaseki will be so, you know what, yeah, I'll suspend this guy, even though he has he's a right-hand man to the president. You'd say, do you think it should happen here? Think for 1 minute, then get back to me on that. You'd say, Obaseki will just dance down, suspend her, nobody to talk anything. There's more to this now. There's more to this. Okay, he was suspended. And guess what? Oshiomhole took it with levity. Say, oh, no, with levity. Say, no. Now, nonsense, outright nonsense. How you suspend me from my own word? Me, the chairman. Guess what? It went further to the Federal Capital Territory. You go Abuja. Then in Abuja now, it was in Abuja Oshiomhole was suspended. It was in Abuja. Then we don't know how all of a sudden, because we don't know who was behind that, if it was Oshiomhole that went to the court in Kano or somebody suggested it to him, because the report reaching us is that Oshiomhole actually followed due process and filed to an appeal court to look into what the court has said concerning him that he's been suspended as the national chairman and he should not gain access into APC secretariat. Yeah, good. Pause there. Let's continue. Even though Kanu court said Oshiomhole should go back to work, listen, Oshiomhole went back to work, but first of all, APC immediately released a press release saying that they are law-abiding citizens and they are going to abide by the law and they will follow due process. Good. Then APC mobilized police to the secretariat, army, that refused Oshiomhole access into his office, despite the fact that Kano Court has said is no longer suspended. But APC is following the Federal High Court Abuja's directives, of which the judge that overturned the judgment of the Federal High Court in Abuja is under investigation. That judge cried out, say they won't kill him. Nigerians, this is a chess game. You don't understand. The players, they are most of them are dangerous. You don't play with them. They look you for face, you dey watch am, they go. You dey watch am, they go. Okay. Now, after that, APC don't deny Oshiomhole access into secretariat. Then you know what they do? They can't give the secretariat now to Gandija. Gandija now is in charge of the secretariat. They gave Gandija access, all his aides and all his workers. They changed all the keys and access into the secretariat. Good. They won't do meeting now on the 17th. Meanwhile, just before the suspension, Oshiomhole nominated 3 people. The South chairman, auditor, and secretary. APC said they don't recognize that Oshiomhole is suspended, that they don't recognize it. The APC is having a secret meeting. They call it a very, they call it a crucial meeting. Oshiomhole is not invited. They stated that he's suspended, as such, cannot attend that meeting. Follow my drift too. Oshiomhole himself, and I can't fight, can't go Lagos, say, people say, okay, even if they suspend them, people must attend, say, I nominate, I mean, be chairman, blah, 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 blah. They must attend the meeting so that if he speak in case nobody fit defend them, those people must speak for him. Oshiomhole now is fighting for those people to come back to remain in the party. Okay? Buhari no dey talk anything for this matter. No words at all. He's not saying a word. No words at all. Are these not clear indications? Are these not clear indications that there is more to this that beneath the eyes? That there is more going on in the party? That there is more going on? They have a meeting now coming up on the 17th. Oshiomhole was excluded. And if you ask them, they will tell you he's been suspended. Although Kano court say they say make it go back to work, but APC is regarding him suspended and are dealing with him as such. Buhari is not saying a word. Buhari does not want to show his face because it takes it that Oshiomhole assisted him in his election. And part of the plans for this meeting is that they want to put an acting chairman pending the time Oshiomhole's case is resolved. Mm. Uno no go no, something dey happen. Oshomole, all this boy they stab you for back and you say they be your friend. Wake up. So Nigerians, what do you think that these are the signs to indicate that Buhari might be behind, maybe behind, maybe behind the third time Oshiomhole'S suspension? Leave me a comment. Let me hear what you think. Don't forget to please like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.